Hey there, welcome to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Cass. I'm an artist and a small business owner. I recently had to take out the US from the locations that I ship to due to a new change the US government made regarding import fees, which means that either my customers or I would have to pay a fee of at least $80 for one single package, regardless of the worth of the items in there, which is completely insane. So I took out the US from my shipping locations. This all starts on the 29th of August and my creations are made to order, and it takes me 2 to 3 weeks to finish a creation and ship it out. So I couldn't guarantee that when someone ordered before the 29th that I would be able to ship it out before that. This whole situation really sucks. 1/3 of my customers is from the US, but it gave me the idea to look through all of my old charms that I made before I changed to making everything made to order, to see if I had any that I would be able to ship out before that. Here are the piles that are already finished and I don't need to work on them. Here are the ones that I want to reglaze. And these here need a new coat of glaze as well, but I also want to change the eye pin of these. They have this old very dainty eye pin. When I first started sculpting, I inserted them wrong, and I can actually just slide out the old eye pin and drill in a newer, better one. Besides the other pals, I also have this version where the pin goes through its leaves, but I won't be able to drill in the bigger pin without breaking them, so let's just fill the holes up. Even though it is pretty late already, we do have 2 orders to pack. One of them has to be sent out by tomorrow, and since both of them are ready, we can ship them out together. Sometimes I wonder if they would look cuter if I added some extra charms. Like, imagine how cute it would look if there was, like, I don't know, a little purple star. I think I want to start doing that. Something I completely forgot when I updated the listing pictures of these is that this one glows in the dark. At least the horns, the snout, and the wings do. I kept hitting the wrong button. Okay. Let's try this again. Here we go. Okay guys, quick question. Do you see that? you can see my fingerprints on my pals, even though there are 4 coats of glaze on top of them, and I personally really like that. I think it just is a good reminder that these are handmade. But I also saw a few comments, not on my videos, but on other clay artists' posts, where people were complaining about them. So just to make sure you guys know, my pals come with fingerprints. I am so stupid. I paused the video for a second and I forgot to unpause it. So now I packed everything and I didn't film the rest. I am so tempted at just opening up everything again, but I won't do it. I need to get this done. I'm not doing this just for content's sake. These are just a few freebie stickers. I bought them in a pack of like 100 from Amazon when I first started out my shop. I now prefer to put in my own handmade stickers, but I do have a lot of the cow stickers left, and every time someone orders a Moopel, I give them these. Today is the very first time that I'll be wearing my new shoes. It's the first time in like 7 years that I bought new shoes. So this is kind of a big moment. It took me almost 2 hours to glaze all of these pals, and I also ran out of space to hang them, so I'll stop here and glaze the rest of them on another day. When I first started out, I used this aluminum chain, but when I noticed how easy it was to bend the chains open, I switched to this stainless steel one, which I'm unable to open even with my pliers. To connect the chain and the hook, I used these rings, but they are also pretty easy to open, and to make sure that nobody loses their pal just because they pull a little too hard on it, I used to tighten them really well, but that impacted how well it was able to move, so I eventually switched to these rings here. By putting in the bigger pin into the charms, some of them sadly got some cracks. They are covered by the glaze but still very visible. Some of them also come with glazing mistakes since they're one of my first charms and I didn't have that much glazing experience back then. I'll definitely make sure that people know about that before they buy them. All of these pals are so unique and come with a lot of flaws, so I didn't really know how to make a listing for them or market them. But while I was working on them, I got the idea to turn them into blind boxes, with the premise of them being old and flawed but still worthy of a second chance. Today's the 21st of August, which means I sadly won't be able to ship any of them into the US. Which was why I started all of that. That was the goal. but I completely underestimated how much work it will be to make my old charms sellable again. I am really sorry for all of my current and future American customers. I just really hope that they change these fees back to how it was before eventually. Anyway, I will still continue working on these blind boxes. I'm really excited to design some cute packaging for them and maybe even some stickers. We'll see. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being here. I really appreciate that. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. See you in my next video. Bye!